We think we have a pretty good idea why we walk on two legs, but what if that whole story is, well, backward? Today, we're diving into a really radical theory that says the most human thing about us wasn't some slow biological upgrade, but a full-blown cognitive revolution. Right? We've all heard the classic tale in school. Our ancestors stood up to see over the tall grass, and hey presto, that freed up their hands to make tools, which then made their brains bigger. It's a nice, neat little story. But what if that's not what happened at all? What if the real reason we walk upright has nothing to do with our bodies and everything to do with an idea? So, this is the heart of the bipedal revolution theory. It argues that standing upright wasn't some gradual, lucky adaptation. Nope. It was a painful, awkward, and sudden necessity. It was forced on us by one single, brilliant idea: controlling fire. This wasn't about a random genetic mutation. This was a mental leap forward. Now, to really get how huge this shift was, we have to look at what came before. And honestly, what came before was a very, very long time of not much happening at all. I mean, we're talking about millions of years where our ancestors were, for all intents and purposes, completely stuck in a rut. Just look at this timeline. The scale is kinda mind-boggling. We split from chimps 7 million years ago. It took another 3.5 million years just to figure out basic stone tools. Then another million years for slightly better tools. So for 5 million years, progress was moving at a glacial pace. Then, around 2 million years ago, bang, something happens that changes everything. So let's just paint a picture of this first version of humanity. For 5 million years, our ancestors sometimes walked on two legs, sure, but they were mostly on all fours. They ate everything raw. Their absolute best piece of tech was a sharpened rock. And, this is a big one, they never ever left Africa. That was the baseline for almost all of human history. And then, it all changed. It wasn't because the climate shifted or some genetic fluke. It was because of a single, world-shattering idea that lit up in the mind of one of our ancestors. An idea that was, and I'm quoting the source here, more prolific than the discovery of relativity or even gunpowder. So, try to imagine the scene. We're in the African savanna, 2 million years ago. A massive storm just ripped through the night, shaking the ground with thunder. And in the morning light, there's this weird sight. A tree that got zapped by lightning isn't just wood anymore. It's glowing. It's smoking. It's putting off heat. It's something totally new. Watching all this is our hero, a Homo erectus mother the author gives the name Gono. She walks up to it, super cautiously, feeling the warmth, just mesmerized by these dancing flames. And as she's sitting there, watching, an idea